Ohio State Buckeyes. Reese Davis, David Paul again, Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
I caught up with the USC head coach before the game. They are so fired up for this opportunity for their wide receiver here today. He has had one of the most productive seasons in school history, and today he can put his name at #1 in the history books with receiving touchdowns. They want to go to him early and often in the red zone. Now keep in mind, the defense knows this too, so I expect a battle back and forth. We'll see if he's able to get that record here today. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Trojans headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Bunch formation for these receivers. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Headed outside, it's Jackson. He's knocked down for a loss of 7. And the Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Throwing St. Clair. Get it out on the screen. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. No, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. And this is not the way they envisioned the opening drive going with the 3rd and long coming up. They'll send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
So the USC Trojans offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And we've said many times the tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
And he'll be brought down. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Deafening noise. Here's Iamaleava. Hauls it in. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Here's a little room there. Big pickup on the... to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Iamaleava. The throw to the outside is complete. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him. Got him on the ground too quick.
Third down from the gun. Here's Nico Iamaleava. Finds his man. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Trojans looking to convert on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Iamaleava to throw for it on 4th. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. How about that tackle to stop him short on 4th down? DB's right up on the receivers. Tavian St. Clair turns it loose. Makes the catch on the right side. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. That last big play, one that can really jumpstart a drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll move the tight end. Tavian on the play action. Takes the easy one to the back. And they'll knock him down. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Ohio State. As most everyone knows by now, one of the top disruptors on defense in the country, 5-star defensive lineman, and they got him with a huge verbal commitment last week. What's that going to do for them?
I mean, the excitement level through the roof. Getting a guy like that you know is plug and play. I mean, big, strong, athletic, makes your defensive line formidable right away. The recruiting class, they just gained some serious momentum.
We talked to the coaches coming into this one. They know field position was going to be a huge factor for them winning this one. They had a really nice punt earlier in this game. Great job getting down and covering it. Won't surprise me if they decide to play it safe again here on 4th.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Offense in a bunch formation. Play action, Iamaleava. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Man, what a matchup. The stakes are really high. Both teams in the top 10, playoff positioning, all the things that go with a midseason showdown, guys.
And these are just fun for us because we got a little bit more juice to it.
Lofts one high and deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Running inside, it's Jackson. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Right back to it. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Trojans. The defense putting points on the board. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. St. Clair looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Ohio State. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
Man, football, there is so many weapons now with small slots and big wide receivers. And then you got the tight ends now that have the speed to catch the football, chew up ground, and get to the end zone and make those big plays like he did right here.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. He might want another play. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. From the gun, the running back has it. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
I think there's a couple schools of thought on how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And he was flat, missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Hang on, Sloopy, the Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Now, Iamaleava. He's going to fire deep. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Fourth down, Iamaleava. Stepping to the right. Throwing on the run. He's got it and more than enough for a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Iamaleava to the air again. Snagged out of the air. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Trojans are marching down the field. Quarterback may change this route. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Fires to the big fella. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on 1st down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Saying in the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. Let's take a look at how these quarterbacks have fared in the early going after the first period. They've got a first down here to open the period. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Again, it's Iamaleava. He's got the back in the middle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
You see it so much in college football when they motion a running back out of the backfield. What are they looking for? Man coverage. Are you trying to cover my running back with one of your linebackers? If you are, I'm going to take advantage. I love taking advantage of the mismatch with your running back out in space. Keep doing that.
Got it! He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. On the move. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 4...
Just steamrolling the defense. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Throwing St. Clair. Makes a catch. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. To the air, it's St. Clair. Pocket breaking down. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He unleashes a long one. They went for it all in the first play of the drive and come up empty.
And I feel like that was predetermined. They told him in the huddle, man, chuck that thing down the field. Like, haven't run the ball well, haven't thrown it well. They haven't really gotten started off on the right foot in this football game. Looks like they're still searching for answers, for something that they can get some momentum going.
He's got him this time. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Past the 20. Into the house. Touchdown, USC. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now.
It's a seam wide open. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Tavian St. Clair throws for the tight end. Makes the grab. Lots of running room. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And how about him? Nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker. Turn it into a small, wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, checking in from the USC sideline. There is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now. We'll see if the offense can answer again or if the defense starts to make a statement. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Throwing, Imaliava. He's going to run it. Crosses the 35. Turns it on at midfield. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. Back to pass, it's Iamaleava. Just a short pass to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
They'll leave it with the lone back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Fires left. Got him downfield. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Southern Cal. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Oh, they're after him. He'll pull it down and run. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Buckeyes have a lot of options on second and inches. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. He's into the open down the middle. Inside the scoop and scored. Touchdown, Trojans.
One of the things I love about reverse plays is you take advantage of the defense's fast flow. When they saw the ball going one way, everybody started running that, and all of a sudden they flip it to the receiver on the reverse going back the other way. He's got way too much speed for anybody to catch up. It's a really good play call and good timing on that play call as well.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wide receiver going in motion. They go play action with St. Clair. He'll throw it. Firing to the right, complete. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. St. Clair moving away from pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And here comes the offense on second down. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. Going to try to get it himself. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe two, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Man, what a surge by this defense. I think he's going to be a little bit short of the first down. And the Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. First play of this drive comes from the 27. The run to the left. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes second and 13. The offense changing the play. Play fake. Nico Iamaleava. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. Punt is on its way. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. And he's knocked down. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. He got a hand on it and deflected it, but probably just got a bruise off that missile and gave up the completion.
Yeah, not used to handling the revolutions on that football. QB zipped it in there. Nice job getting the deflection, getting your hand on the football. That's what you're supposed to, find the football, but the offense got the break and got the completion.
What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10 from the 28. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Throwing St. Clair. Under fire. This time he's got his man. Turning it on. Touchdown! Buckeye! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
He's got great speed. Got a little room. He'll be out of bounds at the 44-yard line, but the big return has them in striking distance already. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Quickly to the tight end. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Finds his big tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Iamaleava escapes the pressure to his right. Now he's looking into the middle. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
And week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We begin with a look at North Carolina taking on the number 4 team, the Louisville Cardinals.
The Buckeyes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
The Trojans head coach told me at the half, his wide receiver is doing exactly what they want. Even though he's getting a lot of hype for the Heisman conversation, his performance on the field is doing all the talking. Let you know if it continues here in the second half as they try to find him early and often to keep that momentum. Back to you.
Okay, Holly.
Well, I know everyone expected this guy to put up big numbers, but I don't know if anyone thought he could go for over 2,000 receiving yards on the year, but he did with that last catch. Wow.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quarterback making adjustments. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Right down the middle. Working that left side. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Nico Iamaleava throwing again. Gets it out fast. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. First down here for the offense. Wants to throw again. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
I swear, watching these two guys play reminds me so much of Mac Jones and Devontae Smith a few years back at Alabama when both guys were in the Heisman discussion late in the year. We're seeing
pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Trojans want to pick up the tempo.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch him sleeping.
Guys, with that catch, he has now eclipsed the 200-yard receiving mark. He has been virtually uncoverable the entire game. No matter where they've lined him up, doesn't matter who they've lined him up against, he has won time and time again. He's showing you why he is such a weapon in this offense.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying to pound it in. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
Push ahead on the sneak. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the 1st down marker.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, I got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Right back to the well. That's a good run to give them some breathing room. Pick up a 3 out to the 5. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. St. Clair from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to take off. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. And the Buckeyes will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Play fake, Iamaleava. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes the grab. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. And the Trojans right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Here's the pressure. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Got some room to run. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. He had no chance. A host of defenders back there for a loss of 4. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, St. Clair. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Let's go to the sideline in Hollywood.
Hey guys, checking in from the USC sideline. There is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here.
It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? That is a huge break for this offense. Instead of the turnover, roughing the passer, and you've still got the football. Throwing, Imaliava. He rifles one deep down the middle. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's Imaliava. Here comes the heat. And down he goes.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Imaliava from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Trojans send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Tavian on the play action. Keeps the play going. Took a shot as he threw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. St. Clair from the gun on 3rd down. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The Buckeyes decide to punt it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. He wants to change this route. Imaliava. He's got it. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Looking to throw it. Imaliava. Out of the backfield, he's open.
You just love seeing your leaders and your best players punctuate the season, right? This quarterback, one of the best in the nation. We knew that. He threw for over 300 yards a week ago. He does it again in this game, too. And that's why a lot of people are tabbing this guy, not only to go to New York City, but to have a real shot of taking home the Heisman Trophy, playing his best football late in the year.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Imaliava to the air again. He's got it and still on his feet. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. This was a huge matchup coming into the week. Really didn't expect it to be put away quite so soon. And you have to wonder, as we look at the scoreboard, the impact this will have on the rankings. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Here's Imaliava to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. And the Trojans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Trojans. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Finds Zach Priest, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. The corners are walked up tight. They go play action with St. Clair. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Tight end now in motion. Run the gun on 3rd down, St. Clair. Quickly complete. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Hey guys, checking in from the USC sideline. The team is rallying around their quarterback. He has been terrific today. Every time he comes off the field, they're patting him on the back, making sure he knows that he is their guy. His performance has been stellar. Not a big surprise, but still, the way he's shown up and shown some composure and poise, the guys are rallying and loving what they're seeing from their QB. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Wants to adjust the pattern. 3rd down in the gun, Iamaleava. He makes a grab.
Well, ever since this guy showed up on campus this year, he has made a statement. He's their best wide receiver, and not just on this team, not just in this conference, but in the entire country. This guy's in the Heisman race, David, as a true...
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Defensive press coverage. Tavian on the play action. Gets rid of it. Finds the tight end. Powers through the defender. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. And the Buckeyes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off play action. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Pressure coming. Unleashes one. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. Defensive holding, an automatic 1st down for this offense. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Tavian St. Clair bringing the heat. And they can't make the connection.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
At this point in the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Can't make the catch on 3rd down, and the rarest of drops for this guy. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive, and the fires one high and deep. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Throwing, Imaliava. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Imaliava. Under fire. Punts it out of the air. Rustled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. The Trojans are threatening on 1st and goal. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw. Looking to get it in. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Here's the heat. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, Imaliava. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Again, it's Imaliava. Back's looking for the goal line. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. This time it's complete. All kinds of room to the right. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. The give on the counter. There's some room. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. St. Clair quickly out to the tight end.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you...
And the ball's loose in the backfield. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, USC. How about this defense taking one back to the house? They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. And he puts through the extra point.
That makes the score USC 56, Ohio.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout called by the defense. 27 seconds to go. Throwing St. Clair. It's complete. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Timeout called by the defense. 23 seconds left on the clock. Looking downfield at St. Clair. He's got his man across the middle. Got a little grass. Smashes through the tackle. He goes out of bounds. Big pickup on the play. It'll look nice in the stats column, but probably not enough to make a difference in the game. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Breaks the tackle, and they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good